Hello, everyone. I'm Wang from the Civil Engineering of the University of Hong Kong. And today, my presentation topic is a novel incentive mechanism for blockchain-based carbon emission reduction in construction. At first, I will show you the motivations why we did this research, and then I will present the details of the incentive mechanism we proposed, involving 4 parts: the crowd wisdom system, the reporting system, and the proof of carbon reduction, and the reward distribution. And in the discussion part, the contributions and limitations are presented. And finally, the conclusion. According to the statistics, buildings construction industry accounts for 10% of total CO2 emissions in 2020. However, there still lacks understanding of how to incent low carbon behavior in the construction process. Because of that, members may respond passively and tend to escape carbon regulation rather than behave better. And while building a supervision team or rely on a third party for supervision may be costly and inefficient. To address these issues, blockchain shows a potential. It can be used to chase the carbon-related behavior. It builds trust between members and provides a reliable environment for incentive mechanisms, and it potentially supports for mutual supervision. Also, it can improve the automation level of incentive mechanisms, for example, through the smart contract. In the previous studies, blockchain has applied it in construction in various aspects. However, there still lacks effective incentive mechanisms in blockchain for carbon emission reduction in construction process. So to fill the gap, we proposed a novel incentive mechanism for carbon emission reduction in construction process to achieve 2 goals. The first one is incent members for low carbon behavior, and the second one is to ensure the function and efficiency of the blockchain, such as energy efficiency, being resistance to attacks, scalability, etc. So the incentive mechanisms are mainly involves 4 parts. And as the figure shows, the first is the crowd wisdom system and the reporting system, marked in blue, and the proof of carbon reduction, marked in yellow, and the reward distribution, marked in green. In this mechanism, members are divided into several groups, and carbon reduction credit, that is CR credit, is proposed to evaluate the performance of low carbon behavior. At the initial stage, groups are given a fixed number of CR credits as a basic credits. As for the changes of the CR credits, one can submit new ideas or schemes in green innovations to the crowd wisdom system or report their other groups' misbehaviors in the reporting system to gain CR credits. And the one who is reported by other groups or it is detected by the system due to bad emission data violations faces a CR reduction. And the amount of CR credits will affect the revenue the groups get under the proof of carbon reduction, POCR, the new blockchain consensus mechanism proposed in our research. And briefly, the one with higher CR credits has an advantage in the block leader election. The winner who successfully generates a block will get a reward. Finally, the rewards groups get will distribute it to their members. So, sorry. The CR credits mainly involves 4 aspects. The first is the carbon emissions, like emissions of materials, transportations, etc., and the green innovations, like green technologies, green optimization methods, and the energy saving, and the low carbon management, like staff training in low carbon and carbon oxide management. And the current CR credit based on the previous CR credits and the CR changes. In these mechanisms, to avoid the rich getting richer, generating a block will burn a certain amount of credits. In the following parts, I'll take you quickly through the main parts of these mechanisms. The first is the crowd resistance system. In this, the group submits his new ideas and or schemes in the green construction to the to this system, and if it is accepted by the jury, this group will get a credit increase, and the results are broadcasted. The scheme is then kept in the system and open to the authority members for further recommendations. Second, the reporting system. For the qualitative data, it is reported by groups, and for the quantitative data, it is reported by the system. Misbehavior will lead to a CR credit reduction. Third, the proof of carbon reduction. It is involving 3 parts: the block leader election and the block validation, and the last is the rewarding rules. In our mechanisms, the nodes have 4 stages: the waiting node, candidate, verifier, and leader. The process is shown as the figures, and the most important part is the leader election. And at first, the nodes with the nodes whose CR credits is lower than the threshold will be put in the waiting pool, and others will be put in the candidates pool. And among the candidates, the verifiers will be randomly selected based on the CR credits and the variable random function, that is VRF. And then the verifiers will be ranked by the CR credits, and the one with the highest CR credit will be selected as the leader who generates a block and then get a reward. That is the leader election. I think I don't have enough time to show more about this. For more details, you may refer to these references. And then the verification process. This process not only involves the block verification, but also the VRF verification. The one who successfully generates a block will get a reward. Rewards are finally distributed to the members. That is the contributions, the limitations, and the future work. Although the influencing factors of CR credit is identified from 4 aspects, the scoring system of the CR credits needs to be more specific. And in the future, experiments in the real-life world will be conducted to validate the feasibilities of the proposed mechanisms. To sum up, a novel incentive mechanism for blockchain-based carbon emission reduction is proposed in this paper, and it can promote mutual supervision and stimulate members' creativity in green construction, but also to improve the functions of the blockchain system. I think different from the previous studies, blockchain here not only works as a immutable and reliable ledger, but also provides a dynamic incentive for curbing carbon emission. Thank you. Thank you for listening.